Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Today I am finally finishing a piece of art that I have been working on for over a year. For all my artists out there, have y'all ever well, I guess this was for everyone, but have y'all ever started something and planned to finish it in a good amount of time? And then it dragged on forever and ever? Well, I'm in that situation right now. My uncle asked me for this painting I think in 2018. So the fact that I have not finished it, I'm sure he's done with me. You gotta be motivated and inspired when you do stuff as an artist. Well, I gotta be motivated and inspired when I do stuff as an artist. So I'm finally inspired, I guess, because I'm about to work on it. You get a little treat. You won't just be painting with me, you'll be painting with Binx. You gonna help or nah? I'm gonna take that as a nah. Old painting that I should have been finished. Had to put on the specs so I could see properly. I don't know why it took me so long to get back to this painting. Or painting in general, honestly. Beyond the stuff that I've been creating on my tablet on Procreate, I haven't actually picked up a paintbrush and painted anything creatively. But look, now I got motivation. Had to switch up the angle on y'all. A few people asked me, how did I get into art? Or why did I start art? And honestly, I don't have a straightforward answer to that question. My family is full of artistic people, different types of arts, but artistic nonetheless. My mom and my dad both were painters. Not professionally, but had some talent. Actually, this tattoo right here, my dad drew originally. So I got my skills from them. I inherited it. Everyone's not that blessed, but I practice too, so I'm trying to hone in on my skills. This is a face. So eye, nose, mouth, chin. All I'm doing right now is painting on the base coats of everything. So I'm doing 2 coats so that it can dry and I can see exactly how many more coats I need. Nosy. I don't really have a specific brand of paints that I like to use. I usually just pick up whatever I see. Usually if it's on sale, I'm buying it. And then the brushes is the same thing. I just pick what size I think I need. Sometimes I buy brushes and they're cheap as hell and I don't even realize it. But then the bristles come out and at that point I realize I fucked up. But I learned not to buy those brushes anymore. So I guess I pick out all my materials by trial and error. And I usually get all my stuff from Michael's, so I can use all the coupons that they have. By the way, if y'all didn't know, whether y'all paint, do crochet, you got an art project for your kids, you're about to get married and you need some decor, shop at Michael's because they always have sales. And if they don't have sales, they always have coupons. That is too dark. What's my art style? I would say my art style is like a fusion. Shout out to Steven Universe. But yeah, I think it's like a mixture of a whole bunch of different things, but for sure, some pop art, some political art. A lot of it is about like women empowerment and empowerment of people of color. Black people, to be exact. Sometimes my people come out looking like anime people, and that's probably because I watch a lot of cartoons. But yeah, urban pop art, maybe, if we gotta brand it. Did you go to school for art? Technically, yes, but not really. So originally I was supposed to go to the Art Institute for culinary, because if you didn't know, I also do cake decorating. And then like before I actually got enrolled, my mom was like, did you see this bill? Do you know how much it costs to go here? It costs Binx. I think it was like $14,000 a year, a semester. I don't know, whichever one it was expensive. So I didn't end up going there. Last minute had to find a university, found one. UMES, proud hawk over here. But yeah, so I was an art major for my first semester, freshman year at University of Maryland, Eastern Shore. And then when I was sitting in the classes, I was like, dog, they're telling me to do stuff that I learned how to do from when I was a child. And they're telling me to do basic stuff that has no interest in anything that I want to do. So I switched my major to hotel restaurant management. And yeah. So I'm like my hardest critic when it comes to my art, I think. People be praising me and I be looking at certain parts like, I'm looking at this joint now and I'm like, this stripe is way too dark. Like, it's supposed to be a gradient. It's supposed to be like ombre. But no, that joint was like ombre. And I wasn't having it. And look, it's already looking better. Just adding a thin layer of red over the dark. And now it's ombre. It's ombre. Inspiration. At that moment, my inspiration is whatever inspires me at that time. Like, I don't really have like a specific inspiration. I guess my surroundings, the stuff that's going on. Like, I remember I made this one painting. I already sold it, but I do have prints if y'all want to buy. And it was basically, well, it was titled Queens of Color. So it represented different women of different ethnicities and races and nationalities, whatever you want to call it. So basically it was like 4 women, 1 Asian, 1 Black, 1 Middle Eastern or Muslim, and 1 Native American. So I have Native American and of course I'm Black. So I of course had to put on for my own queens. And then I decided to add in other queens that I felt needed recognition. So yeah. How long have I been doing art? So this is way too light. Look at that color difference. Anyways, back to the question. I've been doing art for as long as I can remember, honestly. I've been doing art since I was a kid. Like, I remember this one school project where we had to make a book, and I clearly copyrighted copyright infringement. But I made this book, and it was based on the episode of SpongeBob where he thought Patrick was a ghost. So I literally, I'm gonna try to find that joint, but I literally drew SpongeBob and Patrick, I mean not Patrick, Squidward, and my dad helped me. And I clearly drew better than everybody else in that class. For, I think I was in like the 4th grade or something like that. And they looked like the actual characters, so I was super proud. So basically, I've been doing art all my life. However, I've only been taking art seriously since about 2014. When I lived in LA, one of my friends was basically like, nah, you really be doing that art shit. Like, your stuff looks good, so you need to start selling it and doing art shows. And then me and my roommate went and I bought some canvases and my first easel and paint. And honestly, this might have been the first time that I really like did some detail work with acrylic paint and stuff like that. Sorry, I be focused, y'all. I gotta make sure these lines are straight. But yeah, and then I got to working, and I would say I became an artist in 2016. And that painting that I actually was talking about, that I sat for 10 hours and did, it was one of the first paintings that I had ever done. And it's still one of my favorites. Is art your passion? I think so. I think I have a lot of passions though. I think art is a way for me to express myself. Honestly, painting might not be my passion, but art in general is my passion. Like, I just like creating and expressing myself however I see fit. And I think everybody should. Expand y'all creativity. That's my slogan if y'all ain't know. Expand your creativity. Expand your creativity is my theme song. It's my slogan. What's your favorite art style? I don't have a favorite art style. I know I always say I don't have favorite stuff, but I really don't, because I be liking so many different things that it's hard to choose a favorite. Also, I'm indecisive, so that's probably why I don't have favorites either, but yeah, I like different art. I think I more so like people's art instead of just liking specific art styles, because people can make the same style as you and they shit could be whack. This whole time that I've been painting, I've been trying to figure out what am I putting in the background. Like, I can't just leave it black. It gotta have some pizzazz, but I don't want to put something on that's gonna clash with what I'm already painting. So I was thinking I'd just do everything else and do that last. Because the worst come to worst, I could just leave it black and then it won't be too busy. Who knows? So my brother decided to stop by. Say hey to YouTube. Now you gotta say, hey YouTube!
Hi.
Anyway, since he's here, he could, I forgot you was on my arm. Since he's here, he could ask questions, right? Or we could just talk. What you wanna do? This is art therapy with Nye. Art therapy with Nye. You do art, ask me art questions. Well, YouTube don't know. Jesus, it's hard to get good assistance around here. He is Googling questions like you don't have a brain of your own.
I didn't know the answers to those questions.
It's not about you knowing the answer. It's stuff you think people would want to know.
I don't know what people want to know because I'm not people.
Oh. Sassafras.
Are you a good painter? That's the first question.
Alright, you ain't gotta ask me questions no more. You don't have to ask me nothing else. You're off the hook. Listen, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. What materials do I use? So 9 times out of 10 I'm using acrylic paint. Honestly, besides like art class in high school, which was a very long time ago for me, I've never painted or done like art on canvas without acrylic. I said this before, but I'm really trying to like convince myself to try oil paints because the blending capability of oils is crazy, but it just takes so long to dry. I prefer that acrylic dries and I can paint right over it if I mess up. Oh my God, I painted the wrong one. Ah! No! I thought he was my watch moving. I forgot he was on my wrist. Good morning, good morning. I clearly didn't finish recording the video well, I didn't finish painting the painting last night, so I for sure didn't finish the video, but whoever asks me how long it takes to do paintings, now you see. And I'm sure I could do it way faster, but I'm so meticulous that I cause myself issue and more time. I wish I was one of those artists who could just like put up some brush strokes and then it's beautiful. Somebody said, do I like to paint or draw better? Honestly, don't like to draw. I don't think I can get enough details when I draw. Like, it never feels good enough. But when I paint, I feel like I can add all this extra texture and stuff, so I feel like painting better. But lately I like drawing and painting on the iPad better than both. Is it expensive? I'm assuming you mean, is painting expensive? It can be, it doesn't have to be. It's not really that expensive for me. Like I said, I go to Michael's most of the time to get my stuff. I get emails all the time too about deals, and people tweet about deals at art stores all the time. So I tend to get my things, unless it's like I needed it, I tend to get my stuff for the low. But it can be expensive if you use higher end materials, but I think you can make cheaper materials look high end. I was able to finish the painting before I went to the doctor's. And I like it, but I'm sure once I get back, I'll do like some little touches or something like that. But it's cool. I'm proud of it. What y'all think? You like it? Don't like it? If y'all don't like it, it ain't for y'all. If y'all do like it, hit me up for a piece. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you tell your friends and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Gorgeous Persona on both. Peace.